Good evening, everybody. My name is Nicholas Mahalik, and today I will be talking about the Sustainable Development Goal 12. And this is going to be responsible consumption and production. So, the first thing I'm going to talk about is the data story. Um, One of the statistics that it shows is what type of trash is thrown away. And this specific graph shows the total metric tons and the type. So, I selected Japan right over here. And if we look at the numbers, 36% of all 44 million tons of trash is actually food and organic. 33% is paper, cardboard. 11% is plastic. 6% is miscellaneous. 5% is glass, and 9% is other. And if we compare it with the United States, which is 258 million, which is a much larger number, we see like 26% is cardboard, 14.9% is food organic, and so on and so on. And then for the next graph I wanted to show is the total metric tons and type for how the countries actually dispose of the trash. So, for example, it's going to be like incineration for Japan is actually 80%, which is a huge percentage for Japan. And then 13.3% is just miscellaneous. 4.9% is recycling, and like 1.6% is other. And if you see the United States, so 52% is actually landfill, and 34% is recycling. Then you have 12.8% incineration. And then for trash generation, the highest country per capita per day is Iceland. And if you see Japan, it's 0.96, which is actually very low. If we go over and select the United States, we see that it's 2.2. So that's very interesting. And then now I want to show you the domestic material consumption per capita. So as you can see in Japan, it's 9.08 tons, and compared to the United States, which is 23.29, which is more than double the amount. So it's a huge difference. And then we just have the food loss index. So the food loss index actually measures the percentage of food lost from the farm level up until retail, and it's compared to percentage losses in 2015. So as we can see in Northern America, it's 100.7, which means that it's increased, and in Eastern and Southern Asia, it's basically stayed the same. The next thing I want to show is my X mine graph. So this is again for SDG 12, responsible consumption and production. One number one option for the global information system solutions is the smartphone apps that can help farmers reallocate surplus. There can be reduced prices for crops, and then actually get extra food from businesses using these apps. Number two is actually efficient supply chains. They want an efficient logistic platform that works for the clients. We need more efficient routing, and also supply chain that stops crops from being wasted. Number three is a very important one: artificial intelligence. That is, of course, something that is recently coming out now in these um, past couple of years. So we have computer vision, which allows farmers and researchers to actually view disasters beforehand and be able to predict events. There's strategies to prevent waste that can be created by AI, and then, of course, maintaining dynamic pricing. And then, just to finish off, I just wanted to talk about my like simple solutions of what you can do every day to help responsible consumption and production. So one example is just turning off your lights when you leave a room, electronics when you aren't using them, and just being mindful of the thermostat setting. It can actually conserve a lot of energy. Also, to protect water resources, you just have to turn off the tap when you brush your teeth, take shorter showers, and just make sure to repair leaky faucets and toilets. Also, being mindful about over shopping and actually use your leftovers. Be sure to donate surplus, and composting is one of the most important ways you can help cut down on food waste. And with that, I will conclude my presentation, and thank you very much for watching.